Yeah, so I come from a running background and I had quite a serious knee injury. Had to go in for knee surgery, and to begin with it was just a matter of keeping fit. So I went from one-legged rowing into started cycling a little bit, swimming, loads of hours in the pool, and it was actually my mentor at the time, Dame Kelly Holmes, that said, well, you seem to be getting quite frustrated with all this just cross-training, just keeping fit, because I didn't know when I'd be back running. So yeah, she was like, why don't you have a go to it? And we focused my swim and bike training on doing a triathlon at the end. Probably my proudest moments when I was a runner would have been, I won the under-20 European cross-country championships. I was third at the World Junior Track and Field. That was in the 1500 metres, and ran the qualifying time for 2 Olympic Games. Yeah, I've done my fastest half marathon out in Lanzarote, I think the end of last year it was. Qualified for the World Champs half marathon and ran the PB time for that. So I wouldn't say that triathlon has massively affected my run speed. Probably my track times, the short distance stuff, I think I'd have to get back into training for 1500 metre, but I feel in general I feel stronger and fitter, and yeah, I think the swim biking has actually helped my running. So back in 2012, when I decided to go for my first triathlon, I just entered a charity spot for Dame Kelly Holmes. She has a charity foundation, double gold. So I was just going to do it as a charity race, and then they bumped me up into the elite race. So I thought, okay, I have to train seriously for this. I started looking for a coach, worked with one of the British triathlon coaches for a week, but I was craving that one-to-one, real performance-driven, just individual coaching. And I heard a lot about this Michelle Dillon, who did the same thing, came from a running background, was a Commonwealth runner, turned triathlete, and went to the Olympics for triathlon. And yeah, the more I heard about her, the more I thought, yeah, I want to meet this lady. So bopped her an email, and I thought, okay, maybe I just was really general in my email. I was like, I know that I'm far from the standard that I need to be trained by you. But yeah, just remember my name, and if I get good enough, it would be great to hear from you. And yeah, she wrote back and she was like, I love a challenge. I want to take people from, it's not about taking people that are already made. I want to teach people from the start. And yeah, the journey began with her and her husband, Stuart Hayes, as my training partner. So that's probably been coming up to 7 years now. Michelle and Stu are my massive advantage. Like, I would never get to where I am at the moment without them, and it's the whole balance. Like, Michelle's not just teaching me how to be an athlete, but also how to be just a person in general life, how to have fun with training, how to have the balance in life. And yeah, we have so many laughs on trips, and it really is that team feel. Michelle will never give me something that she hasn't done before or she hasn't tested. She's always testing her own body, and yeah, they're not stopwatch coaches. Stu will be out riding for me, then Michelle will be swimming with me, and then they'll come down to my treadmill session, and yeah, it really is that team kind of feel. Wow, I've learned so much. It's hard to pinpoint a couple, but probably one of the first times that I was out riding with Stu, and I remember him teaching me never to bonk. Like, if you get hungry, it's too late already, because I came from a running background where you just get out there and run. I didn't bring food with me, and I thought, all these people like carrying snacks in their pockets, like they're so greedy, why don't they just wait till they're home? And yeah, then I realised that, yeah, you have to eat. And also from just Michelle's character, I think that never giving up, like the fact that she had spinal fusion, and it doesn't matter how long the journey takes, doesn't matter how tough it is, just know that you'll always get there. And that perseverance, that always positivity, and the fact that one bad race, it shouldn't change your life. Like, you're more than just an athlete, you're a person. So have things in your life that you're proud of outside of the sport as well, and you'll always get through the tough times in sport. Yeah, I think being with Team BMC, again, it's the technical side of things that have maybe come up a little bit. I love training, I love the just the working hard, and I've never been good on the mechanical things or the technology or how to be more aero, and they've really brought that kind of science background, and they're always knowing kind of what the best is around there, and it makes a massive difference on the bike leg, just so much more than running. And I still think I think like a runner, and they make me think a little bit more like a cyclist, so that's been really handy. Yeah, so as Team Dillon, our belief is that we're a tight team and we all share the products that we think are the best products out there. We only want to be sponsored by and advertising as such to our athletes what we really believe in. So we've got a really tight team of products that are fortunate enough to believe in us as well, that we work really closely with. So I have a big sweating problem, so precision hydration is massive to have the electrolytes in my drink for racing. I work with Aftershocks UK because I love music in my training, and Hoka because yeah, the run shoes, I just love their run shoes. Yeah, so 70.3 Worlds in Nice has been a big goal of mine, pretty much from when they announced it. It's a hilly course. Again, the technical side of things, it's where I have to improve on the downhills. So we're going out there next week for a week to go over the course, to get to know everything and choose which bike to ride on. And then after that, I'll do a bit of heat training in Lanzarote for a couple of weeks, come back here for a week after a race, Challenge Prague, and then we'll do another couple of weeks heat training, just because I think that breakup seems to work well. Kind of, I can really hold a good block of training for about 2.5 weeks, but then to stop pushing that over the edge in the heat, we come back for a week and then do the same. So that's kind of, yeah, my build up into the A race of the season. I just love the hard races, the hilly ones, the challenging courses. I've already found a couple of favourites like Barcelona, Pays d'Aix, the ones that, yeah, I want to go back to just because they are really honest kind of time trial races. You're not in bunches because the hills really split people up. Johannesburg Ultra is at altitude, so that's one that I go back to just to, yeah, tough it out. And there's a race in Thailand, Phuket, which we kind of take as our end of season holiday race. So they're kind of my favourites at the moment, but yeah, I love exploring new races and hopefully keep building them up over time. Yeah, if I wasn't a pro athlete, I love sport, and I kind of like the idea of summer sport as well. I'm very much vitamin D driven. So, well, Wimbledon's about to be on, so I'd love to think I'd be something like a tennis player. But yeah, something sporty and hot, for sure. Yeah, definitely. I think, so I qualified as a physiotherapist. I had my own clinic for a year when I was a runner before I took up triathlon. And I always thought I'd go back to that, but I kind of feel like when you're a physiotherapist, people will come to you, like they don't want to come to you, they come to you because they're injured. And I love it when people come to you with a challenge and they're motivated for it, they want to do it. So I think from that side of things, I probably prefer coaching. And I'm coaching athletes at the moment, and I just love it. I kind of love that, even though it's online, you can get so much out of them, and to be a part of someone's journey and know them as a person. I definitely think I'll go into full-time coaching at Team Dillon and just do the more hands-on, one-to-one, run, yeah, warm weather camps, and just give back what I've learned in my career from the sport.